It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. On Wednesday, they'll go up against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Then on Friday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Portland Trail Blazers.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Martin, Prez out there with G. Then it's the Beast, and it's Houdini at the pivot spot manning the middle. They've got Junior. He's out there with the closer. The Beast out there with Garbage Man. And it's Melly in at the 4 spot. Should be a very tactical game tonight. Both teams, Greg, relying on execution in the half court.
Yeah, and that requires ball movement, player movement. You can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work.
Now, here's Junior. And there's the drive. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Count it.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Pass to Detome. He kicks it to Junior. Passes it to Melly. Rocket 6. Now Junior. Kept alive. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Here's Colson. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Melly passes to Hines. Here's Detome. Shoots the 3. The shot, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
And it's blocked. Here's Hollins. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Hilliard passes to Houdini. Feeds to Hollins. Kicks it to Martin. The 11-footer. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Junior the pass to Detome. From outside, off the mark. Gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Driving in. Count that one. Now, Junior. He had 15 points last outing. The closer passes to Junior. Here is Garbage Man. Off target at the rim.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Hollins can't get it to go.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Unloads from 9, and the rebound goes to Martin.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Now the pass to Colson. To the paint. He kicks it to Hollins. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Here's Detome. Melly tips it back in. Melly's got his second basket of the game.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great positioning.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Look.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Now, here's Junior. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. To the right side. Here's the closer. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. They've got the closer. He's out there with Junior. Garbage man out there with the beast. And it's Melly in at the 4 spot.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Houdini is out there with Martin. Then there's Jay. Then it's G. And it's Hollins in at the 3. Junior the pass to Hines. Just 5 to shoot. The 9-foot shot. The closer is out there with Junior. And it's Garbage Man. And it's the Beast. And it's Melly in at the 4 slot. Hollins finds Martin. And G, now it's out the key. Hollins with it from the arc. Sinks the 3-pointer. Hollins has got his second bucket tonight.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
We've got Prez. G is out there at Jay. Then it's the Magician. And it's Houdini at the 5. Roaming the paint.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
And Clark, you know, you were actually one of the original stretch bigs, so do you think your game would be more suited for today's NBA?
Kevin, stretch big may be stretching it a little bit in analyzing my game. I did have a decent shot, but my work was done with ball skills and scoring inside. I would have added the perimeter shot, so I think I would have been able to handle today's game effectively, being kind of a combo forward. Big enough to do work inside, but skilled enough to get outside, too.
Junior's out there with the closer. Then it's the Beast. Then it's Garbage Man. And it's Melly in at the power forward. Houdini passes to Jay. To the middle. Martin trying to free himself up. And that one's good, Hollins. Hollins has got 5 points now in the quarter. Gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. They've got Houdini. Martin is out there with Prez. Then there's Jay. And it's Hilliard in at the 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And both free throws good for Junior.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Hollins, and he converts the layup. Hollins has got 9.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
To the inside. And the basket by Datome.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Jay, the pass to Hollins. Inside. Here's Houdini. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Allen's position, you could see the frustration on his face. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Datome. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Pass to Junior. Here's the closer. Out to the right wing. Lets it go. And that one goes long.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
There's 39 seconds left now here in the second. Into the lane. And that one's good, Hollins.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
The closer passes to Junior. Here's the closer. There's 18 seconds left here in the second. That one falls. The closer's got 5 points in the quarter. The closer's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Hollins dishes to Martin. Pass to Jay. Now Hollins. The 3. And so we wrap up the first half. Leading by 7. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Checking out the visiting team. Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
You guys know I appreciate when a team takes a commitment to attack in the painted area. When you get those high percentage looks, good things tend to happen. That's
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Prez really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. They've got Junior. He's out there with the closer. He's out there with Garbage Man. And it's Melly in at the 4. Here's Hollins. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And here's Junior. Driving inside. Lays it up off the glass. Junior's got 6 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. A shot off that time. Good work defensively by Martin. Pass to Houdini. Another shot. He lays it in. Houdini's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
With the tip.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
One shot.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
From past the arc. Davies misses. Being almost 60% from the field here in the third. They are really feeling it. Hollins passes to Houdini. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Here's Hall. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's the bulldozer, and he banks in the layup.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Hollins passes to Colson. Can't hit from in close. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Up by 6. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Martin is out there with Houdini. Then it's G, and it's the dude, and it's Hollins in at the 3 at the point. The pass to the dude. 6 to shoot. G dishes to Hollins. It's stolen. Here's Boomer. Drops in the tray.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
And there's the foul. It's on the bulldozer. That's his first foul. The closer's checked in for Thomas. Here's Hollins. Fires for 3. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Pass to the closer. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First one falls for him.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line. And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Here's Hall. Down low. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter. Passes it to Houdini. Here's the dude. Out to the wing. 5 to shoot. Hollins can't get it to go. Here's Hall. Covered by Martin. Hall passes to the bulldozer. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he plays with no fear, and he certainly knows how to put the ball in the basket.
Boomer can't get it to fall.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Here's Hollins. No good. Shot missing. Gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. A nice shot by Melly.
And after all that time, finally, they've been able to tie it up here in the fourth quarter. What a comeback and what a finish we have in store.
And their greatest enemy during that comeback was the clock. But they can finally stop worrying about time and start thinking about how to win this thing now.
Well, 50% from the floor. Hilliard passes to Hollins. And it's Melly with the rebound. Gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Here's Hines. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Garbage man's gone 2 for 7, struggling a bit. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Inside. Here's Houdini. Martin trying to free himself up. In. And his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor. And looking for more. Junior with it. Makes it off the glass.
So impressive. The fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
And he drives in to take the lead. Cans the three.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Martin with the bucket.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time off the floor.
And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Money!
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Hollins kicks to Hilliard. And stolen by Junior. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
What do you think, guys?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, the Bulldozer.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
The kick out to Brown. Knocks down the trifecta.
Boy, he could have taken himself, but he went from good, better to best in getting the shot for his teammate.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed.
Fires the 3. Drops it in.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan